In this video lecture, let's talk about distributive property of integers. And the first one is distributivity of multiplication or addition. So what that means? Suppose you have three integers. You have three integers, and integers are some arbitrary integers a, b, and c. And suppose that it's a times b plus c. B and c are grouped together in multiplication. If a times b plus c is equal to a times b plus a times c. Okay, so a times b plus a times c. Then if this condition is satisfied, then we can say that integers follow distributivity of multiplication or addition. Why over addition? Because you have plus sign here, you have plus or addition sign here. And why distributivity of multiplication? That's a really tough twist to pronounce. Distributivity of multiplication, because you have multiplication sign here. So distributivity of multiplication or addition is due to this reason, that you have a multiplication sign and then you have this plus sign, and these are three integers. A, b, and c are integers. If this condition gets satisfied, we have to check it, then we can say that integers follow distributivity of multiplication or addition. So let's take assign some values to a, b, and c, and let's say a is minus 3, b is say 5, and c is say minus 8. I've taken all negative integers, I mean not even a single positive integer. So if you assign value here in the first one, that is this first condition, so this will become a times is minus 3 times, and then you have b is minus 5, then you have plus sign, and then c is minus 8. So this will become minus 3 times, this is minus 5 and plus, and you have a minus sign here, therefore this will be minus sign, and this is 8, this will be minus 3 times 8 minus 5 minus 8 will be minus 13, and this will be 39. Now it's time to solve this one. So this will be a times b will be minus 3 times minus 5 plus a times c will be minus 3 times minus 8. This will become minus 3 times minus 5 will be 15 plus minus 3 times minus 8 will be 24. This will give you 39, and therefore we can see that 39 here and 39 here, these two are equal, and this condition gets satisfied. You can assign some other values to a, b, and c, and just check whether in every condition you are getting this same result, where this first condition, that is a times b plus c, is equal to a times b plus a times c. In this case, this condition got satisfied, and we can say that integers follow distributivity of multiplication or addition. What about subtraction? So here we had some addition. If this is minus sign, that is if a times b minus c is equal to a times b minus a times c. If this condition gets satisfied, then we can say that along with addition, with subtraction also, integers follow distributivity of multiplication. So assign some values. Let's say that a is -1, b is -5, and c is -6. So for this one, it will be -1 times -5, minus here, this minus here, and this is b is -5. Sorry, c is -6. This minus sign is this one, and this minus of the c, or value of c. So it will be -1 times -5, and let's remove this bracket, and it's -5, minus and minus sign, this will become plus, this will be 6, this will be -1 times, this will become 1, this will be 1, and your answer will be -1. Solve for this one. So this will be a times b will be -1 times -5 minus -1 times -6. This will be 5 minus, in this case here you have -1 times -6 will be 6. So this is also coming equal to -1, and therefore we can say that -1 here and -1 here, both these values are equal, and this condition gets satisfied. Therefore, along with addition, integers follow distributivity of multiplication over subtraction too.